Good morning everyone, and thank you for having me here today to open the Celebrating Reformulation and Innovation for Health event. I'm delighted to be able to speak to you today, and I'm sorry that I can't be with you all in person. It's great that so many businesses, manufacturers and academics are able to come together today to share the successes of the Reformulation for Health programme. I hope you will be as inspired as I am in exploring the opportunities reformulation can bring both for business and public health. I recognise how challenging the last few years have been for food and drink manufacturers and businesses. I would like to thank you all for your hard work and dedication to improve the diet and health of our population. Your efforts to improve the health of food we eat is hugely important and is very much appreciated. Reformulation is a fascinating way to improve the health properties of the food and drink we consume regularly. I'm very impressed with the wide range of reformulation work that has been undertaken through various projects run by Food and Drink Federation Scotland. Last Friday I had the pleasure to visit Ald's Delicious Desserts. I was shown round their factory and saw firsthand the work they have been doing to improve the nutritional content of their products. Ald's received support through the Healthier Bakery Fund, funded by Food Standards Scotland, to reformulate one of their cheesecake recipes. By changing the type of cheese they used, the quantity of fat in the product was reduced by around 1/3, quite an achievement. It's incredibly encouraging for me to see how small changes to existing recipes can help us to progress towards meeting our Scottish dietary goals and the UK-wide targets for salt and sugar reduction. I understand that Laura Wilson from Food Standards Scotland is here today and will be presenting later. Laura will discuss the results from the recent report from Nesta, which sought to understand what the highest impact items for reformulation would be. Reformulation has a wide-reaching impact at population level. You may be aware that a key focus of our Diet and Healthy Weight Delivery Plan is the implementation of population-wide interventions to improve the food environment to support healthier choices. We know from evidence that measures to transform the food environment are more likely to be effective in improving diet and reducing health inequalities than measures aimed at encouraging individuals to change their behaviour. This is especially important in the out-of-home sector, where we are about to pilot a new Eating Out, Eating Well framework. The framework has been developed by Public Health Scotland and Food Standards Scotland, building on our collective experience of running the Healthy Living Award. As businesses look to bolster their menus with healthier options, it is clear that this will create business opportunities for suppliers already ahead of their competitors in providing reformulated options. I've already mentioned Food Standards Scotland's contribution to this work, but I also want to acknowledge the partnerships that the reformulation programme has forged with Interface and Scotland Food and Drink to help broaden the scope of what we are able to achieve together. I have spoken about several pieces of interlinked work today that support the Scottish Government's vision of a good food nation, where people from every walk of life take pride and pleasure and benefit from the food they produce, buy, cook, serve and eat each day. We have recently published our consultation on the first National Good Food Nation plan. This plan outlines not just what a good food nation will look like, but also what we need to do to get there and how we will measure our progress along the way. I would encourage you all to respond and tell us your views. I hope that today's event will facilitate networking and sharing of knowledge and experiences, which will allow us to continue to improve the Scottish diet. Lastly, thank you to Joanne, Harriet, Kat, Kirsty and David at Food and Drink Federation Scotland for organising this event. It's an exciting lineup and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.